I'm making a video about this card because I know it's brought a ton of value to me, so I'm confident it'll bring that same value to you. If you have a vehicle that uses gas, the Abound Credit Union Platinum Visa will help ease the burden of that cost. This is especially true now that gas prices have risen almost 60% over the past 12 months. And one of the most important questions I get asked is, how does it slap? Now, I can really only give this card a 3 out of 10 in the slap category, and that's honestly being generous. But the Abound Platinum Visa makes up for the lack of slappability with their great reward system. This card is not only going to get you unlimited 5% cash back on your gas purchases at the pump, but it's also going to get you 5% back in rotating quarterly categories. Kind of like if the City Custom Cash had a baby with the Discover It card, but even better. Plus, you're going to get 1% cash back on anything you purchase that falls outside of the 5% categories. The incredible thing about the Abound Platinum Visa is the 5% cash back on gas is unlimited. So if you're constantly on the road, running a ton of gas spend through this card is a no-brainer. This is one of those cards that's going to be permanently in my wallet and being used every single week until one of two things happens. Either another credit card company comes out with something more attractive, or Abound changes this card for the worse. Now, I don't see Abound changing this card's features in the near future. In fact, I personally got this card back in early 2021, and since then, they added the rotating 5% categories, really just taking this card to the next level. While I'm not a huge fan of rotating categories, there's no denying that they can provide a significant amount of extra cashback value if you take advantage of them. As of recording this video, I've gotten $221 in cash back from this card, and it's solely been used for gas purchases. So that comes out to about $4,420 in gasoline spend over the past 18 months. Next, I'd like to go over a bit more about the rotating 5% categories, so you'll have a good understanding of what's actually included and what the spend limits are in these categories. And I am going to talk about categories that have already passed, because I think it's important to understand what Abound includes in their quarterly spend categories. Plus, I have a feeling there's a good chance we'll be seeing these prior categories thrown back into the rotation either next year or in future years. And if you're getting value out of this video, it would be greatly appreciated if you would tap the like button so this video can get pushed out to a wider audience. So the first rotating category for 2022 was 5% back on health and fitness, which was from January to March. The qualifying merchants for this category are clubs/memberships, miscellaneous food stores, sporting goods stores, shoe stores, and sports apparel/riding apparel. Now, Abound doesn't stipulate a maximum rewards cap for this category, but every other category they're stipulating a maximum of $100 in rewards per statement cycle. The next category is 5% back on travel, and this was available April through June. The Abound travel category includes merchants classified in the categories that you can see on the screen now. So it pretty much covers anything you could want from the travel category. And Abound limits this category to $100 in rewards per statement cycle, which comes out to $2,000 in spend. But since they say $100 per statement cycle, you could technically get up to $300 in rewards over the course of the rotating category, since there's going to be 3 statement cycles within it. And as of the time of recording this video, which is late July 2022, the current rotating category is 5% back on streaming, phone, cable, and internet services. This category is in effect from July through September, and based on Abound's fine print, this category includes merchants that are classified in the categories that you can see on the screen now. It seems like pretty much everything and anything regarding streaming, digital goods, phone, cable, and internet services would be covered under this category. And as far as rewards limits, the same thing applies for this category. $100 max rewards per statement cycle, which combined comes out to $300 over the course of the rotating category. This particular rotating category likely applies to pretty much everyone, so you could technically get some additional value here. However, this credit card does not include cell phone protection, so if that's something you're currently getting with another credit card, just keep that in mind. The fourth rotating category for 2022 is definitely the most straightforward category, and it takes place from October through December. This category is for 5% cash back on Amazon purchases. Well, maybe it's actually not super straightforward. This category includes purchases from Amazon.com, but doesn't include Amazon digital purchases, subscriptions, or memberships. And the same spend limit applies here, $100 per statement cycle. So this rotating category can be especially nice if you don't have another credit card that provides increased rewards for Amazon. And the timing of this category is great too, October through December, which is right in time for holiday shopping. And I'm sure the timing here was intentional. And if we compare Abound's rotating categories to those of the Chase Freedom and Discover It credit cards, we can certainly see some similarities. However, there are enough differences in the rotating categories for the Abound Platinum Visa to complement both the Chase and Discover cards. Plus, the Abound credit card offers a higher rewards cap than that of the Chase and Discover cards. The Abound card can technically get you $300 in rewards per quarter, which equates to $6,000 in spend. And for the Chase and Discover cards, they cap your rewards at $75 for the entire quarter, equating to $1,500 in spend. The Abound Credit Union Platinum Visa really provides a ton of value for a no annual fee card. And while it does have a foreign transaction fee, it's only 1%, so it's still likely worth it to use this card internationally in the 5% categories. Unless you have a better option, of course. And as far as redeeming your rewards with the Abound Visa, it's really straightforward because your rewards are actually applied to your statement automatically. So there's literally nothing you have to do in order to redeem. Yeah, you're missing out on the flexibility that other cards offer, but I'm personally okay with having the rewards redemption this way. But yeah, if you'd rather accumulate your rewards and then use them on a big purchase down the road or something like that, you may want to take a look at other card options. I know a lot of people hear credit union and they may think to themselves, oh, I probably don't qualify for that. But Abound allows anyone in the United States to open up an account with them. There's 3 ways you can qualify to join. By either living or working in an eligible county within Kentucky, by having a family member that is a member or employee of the credit union, or by paying a $10 membership fee, which goes towards supporting a military and veteran support group. I chose the latter since I live in New Jersey. And yes, I know it may be a turnoff having to pay to get a credit card, but for me, this is a card I'm gonna get value from for years to come. So that $10 one-time membership fee paid for itself pretty quickly. Now, to maintain your Abound Credit Union membership, you'll also have to keep a minimum of $5 in your credit union savings account, which will be returned to you if you ever decide to close your account. And another note about the Platinum Visa, make sure to deny the credit card protection services as they will cost money. Unless of course you want the services they provide. Oh, and their website is not great. I mean, you can get the job done on it, but it could really use some TLC. The important thing you'll need to know when you open your Platinum Visa is where to go to pay your bill. You'll want to click on where it says credit card tools and then click on payments and statements. This will bring you to another page where you can then make your payment. Abound also has a mobile app which closely mirrors their website. And when I opened this card, they gave me a $5,000 limit, which is more than enough to cover my gas expenses. The APR on this card is between 9.5% and 18%, so it's a bit lower than most other credit cards. However, I'm a huge proponent of paying your statement balance in full each month. Otherwise, you're defeating the purpose of even having a rewards card. Another thing to be mindful of is this card has no sign-up bonus. Now, sign-up bonuses can certainly provide a ton of value, but I was able to overlook the lack of a sign-up bonus here because I knew this would be my primary gas card for the foreseeable future. If a sign-up bonus is really important to you, you may want to consider opening up a Citi Custom Cash card, assuming you don't already have one. Or if you're a Sam's Club member, the Sam's Club MasterCard is another great option for 5% back on gas. And another great thing about the Abound Platinum Visa is it's a Visa, so you can use this card to buy gas at Costco. And if you'd like to see other great options for cash back at gas stations, check out this video. Thanks so much for being here, and consider subscribing for future videos. Peace.